In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, good morning everyone. Wanted to show you the view of where I will be later today. This is Stellies in LeBeau. You see up here, let's see, right up there, that's where we're going to be turning. We'll be turning left because we're going to be coming in from the north, and we're going to the family reunion crawfish boil, and weather looks like it will cooperate. This is the Stelly family crawfish boil, and they do it right. I think we do about 1,000 pounds. It's close to that. A lot of people there, so it's going to be fun. It's always a party. So let's take a look where I'll be next week, or this week, whatever you want to say. I'll be white capping it out there. Actually, the wind is going to be down. The rain is going to be up. And the reason I continue to mention this is the phenomena that no matter what, if I plan a fishing trip, the weather is usually going to go sideways. And we started talking about this 3 weeks ago. It is the best indicator since your knee that hurts when it's going to rain. If I'm going fishing, also going to rain. So Alexandria right now looking pretty good. Partly cloudy skies, fair weather clouds out there, not a ton going on. I just realized I have my Branson shirt on from our little family trip a couple of years ago. Nice shirt. All right. So, yeah, I lose my train of thought more than anyone, don't I? Here's your radar right now. We have a severe thunderstorm watch north of the border up into Arkansas, right there at Junction City when you cross over from Junction City, Louisiana into Junction City, Arkansas. They got a severe thunderstorm watch for one of them and not for the other. How about that? Looks like some storms up around Broken Bow with a severe thunderstorm warning up that way in McCurtain County. But most of this, I think, stays north of us. I'll show you what I mean in just a bit here. Temperatures are warm. 83 degrees Alexandria. Even if we're below normal, it's going to be warm this time of year. And right now we're around where we should be. Mid 80s for most, upper 70s still holding on strong out there in Faraday. Now the wind gusts, you're going to see southerly winds coming in for today. A couple of showers and storms possible on that sea breeze, but then you can see also those storms coming in from the north. So that's going to lay down an outflow. Where we see the sea breeze and the outflow from that northern batch of storms meet up, we could end up seeing a few strong storms in the area. I think the chances are going to stay pretty low today. In fact, I kept them at 20%. There is a marginal risk for a severe storm if it does happen, but again, chances are low. High around 91 degrees. There's your marginal risk. The slight risk is from Monroe up through Little Rock and Oklahoma City, out toward Birmingham and back into Texas as well. So if you are headed north, going to be a better chance for the rain and storms today. It's all going to sink southward, though. If you need rain, if you missed out on what we had this week, it's coming. Not so much today, though. You can see we have the slight chance of a storm coming in on that sea breeze. And then here's your batch of storms that's mainly going to stay to the north from what I'm seeing here. And then as that heads south, it's going to weaken as we lose some instability there. And I think overnight tonight's pretty good. Then I think tomorrow we get into a bit more active pattern here. We're probably going to see those storms increase in coverage just a bit, but we're going to use the GFS to take you through on this one. And the GFS shows an active run here for the next 7 days. Just some kind of smattering of showers and storms through about Monday afternoon. Then things really start to kind of solidify as that front comes down into the area. It just hangs up overhead, and that's going to, along with a southwesterly flow aloft and those upper level disturbances that roll through, it's going to bring us some heavy rainfall amounts, I think, especially on Wednesday. That's kind of the day I'm highlighting now for the heaviest chance for the heavy rainfall, maybe a severe storm with each batch, because when we get these things rolling through this time of year, they're going to have plenty of instability. It's Louisiana, it's late May, it's warm and humid at the surface, and we are going to see instability. We have plenty of that through the week, although wind shear is going to stay kind of weak. So I think any sort of severe threat is going to remain isolated. The heavy rain threat's going to be a little bit more more widespread for us. And then that front probably, the way I'm seeing it now, sinks south of the area by the weekend, and we'll see slightly cooler, drier air and lower rain chances for you. All right, rain is going to be heaviest across the northern half of the state through Friday. We're going to see about 3 to 5 inches of rainfall through Friday. That's not going to be from one, well, in some cases it is going to be from one storm. They're just going to kind of scatter themselves around, and I think someone is going to end up on the wrong side of this and probably end up with around 8 inches of rain by the time we get through the whole week. As you head south, those totals do come down, but generally 2 to 5 inches of rain across our entire area, with the lower totals down to the south and the higher totals up north. Here's your 7-day. Not bad today, pretty decent tomorrow. After that, rain is going to be falling. It's not falling all day. I know it's hard to communicate that here, but even with these 70% chances and with the full-on cloud, no sun peeking through, I think you'll see a little sun mixed in there. But we are going to see timing's going to be an issue with these, because as these disturbances roll through, that's when we're going to see the storms. Impossible to tell you you exactly when that happens, though I do favor those late afternoons on Tuesday and Wednesday for us to see a better chance for rain and storms. We'll have to see how that goes as the systems are rolling through, but obviously it's going to rain a lot. It's going to stay cooler than normal, not cool, for the first week of June here, but I think highs generally mid-80s, lows mid-60s. For early June, that's just about as good as it gets, unless you have like a hurricane sitting on top of you, and that's going to keep you cooler, and that's not good. Rainfall also going to remain above normal. I think that front sags through, and then it kind of bows back to the north and gives us another shot at some rainfall. So if you need rain, if it's getting a little dry where you are, just be patient. That rain is coming. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'll do an afternoon one. We do the whole Sunday morning church fun, and then we'll be back here live tomorrow afternoon. I'll update the 7-day, all that stuff. We'll talk about the rainfall threat, the severe threat, which is low, and the flooding stuff, everything, you know, we're going to discuss it. And then Wednesday, I'll be on live in the morning. I'm going to be live through the week, and then Wednesday, when I leave there, I'm going to still go live from Toledo Bend. I mean, how am I not going to go live and show you how cool the lake looks? And, of course, all the fish that we catch. I am out of here for today, heading to that crawfish boil. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you back here tomorrow afternoon.